Sure.
What, did you just now switch your thing to
No, I just immediately ran over and pressed live.
Oh, Jesus.
It's okay. It's okay. We do things. We do quirky things here.
Yeah, we're fine. We're fine.
We're quirky individuals. The podcast tends to get quite quirky at night.
Just a wee bit.
Just a wee bit, throwing it back. God damn it. Why are we like this? You know what I'm saying? I'm saying like Five Nights with Freddy, though.
What the fuck? What?
No, don't worry about it. I'm sorry, I thought it would be a good joke. Am I funny?
Let's see. Oh, sweet lord. Okay, there we go.
I might just be losing my shit.
Are you?
Maybe. I don't know. Everything's connected. Everything's good. Hi. Welcome, everybody. Welcome back to our podcast that we do every week. Hello.
Man, I don't know. I still don't know how your camera keeps changing aspect ratios. You're in like TikTok format right now.
Am I? Wait, hold
Yeah.
on. I changed it last time for you. Give me a second, and I will fix it for you. I think I just did that. Is that better?
Sweet lord. It is better actually. Just a wee bit. Oh wait, hold up. It is better, just a wee bit.
Cool.
But now
That
you're like,
I'm a box.
yeah.
Am I a box? Am I a tiny little box man? Do you want me to go wide?
Yeah.
I mean, I can do a little bit wider, maybe.
Oh, what the hell?
What?
Also, what happened to the green screen behind you?
Is it just? Is it still black?
It's still completely black.
Okay. I mean, I can change it to just be the green screen. I think.
Yeah, that'd be wonderful actually. Because
Here,
I'm
hold
using a
on.
chroma keyer, and with
Yes.
the background being black, I can't actually, you know, remove the green screen.
You know what?
Also, Goopy's in chat. He
Goopies in
said
chat.
Percival Gritty time. He morphed it. He morphed with it at one point. What? Morphed with
Here.
what now?
Hold on. Here. Let me. Oh, God. Let me go back to the old way that we used to do it. Okay. It'll make your life easier, and all I have to do is crop a thing or two. So I'm gonna deactivate this. That's gonna stop, and then give me a second to go to the actual thing to make your life easier.
Oh yeah.
Should just be. Well, now you're gonna have to crop me.
Oh nice. Yeah,
But
that's
you,
fine. I can do that. I can do
yeah,
that.
yeah, we could work with this. I got you. All right, God, give me a
Uh,
second now. Uh, browser. I'm not a browser.
actually, are you able to like
Do you want me to zoom?
just a wee bit?
Okay, give me a second. My God, man.
I'm gonna have to make your thing like enormous otherwise.
Dude, I wish I had. So Elgato just released the 4K version of the camera that I use, and I want to get it so
Yeah,
bad. So when I zoom in, it's still at 1080.
that would be nice.
Wouldn't it? Here. Oh, oh, oh no.
Okay, you're
Let's
good.
see.
You're good now. You're
I'm
good.
good. I'm good.
For me
Here,
anyway.
here. Let me tick that a little bit up.
Okay, you're like perfect actually.
Yeah, yeah. There we go. See, it's I can be accommodating sometimes.
We're fucking solid, baby. Hell yeah. Cool.
All of these are oh, nope, don't start moving sources. That's not something I want to do. No, cancel. That's not what I want. That's not the thing. Oh no. It's all going horrendous. I'm sorry, everybody. What am I trying to do? What am I doing? What is life?
I'm getting close to fixing it.
It's okay. I'm also getting close to fixing it. Who knew we would both be so close?
It's okay, I fixed it. We're good.
You fixed
Hell
it?
yeah.
Oh, cool. Still did not fix
Oh,
it.
Goopy said that you morphed with the green screen for a second. Yeah, because I was messing around with it. We're good now, though.
Are we?
Yeah, I'm good anyway.
Well, I'm almost done anyways as well. All right. So they're currently Hi everybody. We're doing a podcast we do every week. How wonderful.
We still
Holy
have
shit.
to fix shit every time we do it.
Every single time. It never ceases to amaze me. It's amazing.
I'm just gonna make you a VTuber model so we don't have to keep changing it. Problem solved.
I'll just become a VTuber. At this point, I have too much of the community behind VTubing following me on various platforms because of you.
Hi, how are you?
I legitimately have viewers who are people from the VTuber community who have found me through you.
That's so weird.
Right? It's honestly baffling to me.
Oh my god. Apparently, Susan is stepping down as CEO for YouTube.
Oh, you didn't know that? Yeah, we were talking about it earlier, me and Andrew, and I was looking at an interview to see what sort of guy he was.
You mean... Oh, wait, you talking about the new CEO that's coming in, or...
Yeah,
Are you talking about Susan?
well, no, I already know what kind of person Susan was. No, I was seeing
Okay, yeah.
what sort of person this Neil guy was.
I gotcha. Yeah, I'm glad Susan's leaving, because, like, she probably does not know anything about YouTube at all. She's just, like, a face that is there.
So it was really funny to me. I was looking through the interview with the guy who's going to be replacing Susan, and he seems like a pretty nice dude and everything. My my only concern was at the beginning of the interview, he was saying Google and YouTube separately a lot, and it seemed like
Mhm.
he could have been, I don't know, it's a wild conspiracy, but he used to work for Google and then he got moved to the YouTube team and now he's going to be leading YouTube. So I thought maybe he'll have more sway to make more of Google's decisions pass through into YouTube.
Mm.
But I don't think so. From the way he was talking, he seems like a genuinely nice guy. So I think he's got the right interests in mind.
As you said, my favorite part about how jank the setup is how poor quality Fully is on both streams. It should have stayed in TikTok format. Dude, I don't know why his camera is always pixelating.
Dude, it's so
And
weird. Okay.
the quality does the same thing when he's in TikTok format though. It'll start pixelating for no reason, and then it becomes fine.
See, no, the worst part is if I switch back to the other one, it will be high quality on my stream. But I would have to disable my chroma key so you could see the chroma key, and then I don't know what I have to do. It's all weird. Maybe I should just make a VTuber model at this
Hold
point.
on. Are you using the chroma keyer through your webcam, or are you using it through OBS?
Through OBS.
Because if you're using it through OBS, then it shouldn't be removing it for you for me.
Well, I'm using the virtual camera, so I don't know then. I will look into it. I don't care either way.
Also, did ask how many sources are using your camera, because it should only be one.
Yeah, it's only one.
Okay, cool.
No, the way I fixed stuff last time was that when I would use the virtual camera, but it blackens out the screen because the chroma key apparently goes through with the source to you. It's weird. Because I can't use the source if Marcus gives me the source that I have for Ninja, it messes everything up.
Hi,
It
how are
won't
ya?
It won't allow me to see myself through Ninja just straight on the green screen, and it sucks. I'm fine anyways. I don't care. But yeah, we have a new person leading YouTube, and it seems like he's having good ideas. Or at least he has a honest opinion of how he wants to handle the content and everything going into the future, but that was a interview from like 11 months ago. I just wanted to see how he treated all of YouTube.
I'm fooling around with the thing again to try to get it to, because for some reason the text on your hat is green. That's so weird.
That is incredibly weird. All right, here then. I will.
Oh, apparently your lighting in general is green. What
Huh.
the hell? It's okay. It's fixed now. We're good.
I mean, I can.
Ninja's just Dookie. I don't even think it's Ninja, because Ninja is capturing me just fine. I
It's
think something's
capturing.
going on with his camera.
No, because the worst part is I set it up for all of my stuff, so it was all nice, cut off. It was all high quality. I don't know. I'll play around with some other shit later on. I don't really care right now. It could just be whatever quality it wants to be right now. As long as I can be heard, I don't care how I'm seen.
I feel that.
Anyways, but yeah, she said she was stepping back because she wanted to focus on her family, her health, and personal projects that she's passionate about. So goodbye, Susan. Goodbye.
I hope she lives a happy life.
So it's actually funny.
Far away from YouTube.
The guy we're getting, Neil, was in charge of actually implementing the original revenue system into YouTube. So he's the one who
Was it?
eventually created the partner program for YouTube. And then how
Mhm.
all of advertising has been working. He's been one of the ones to handle a good portion of the stuff. But
Hmm.
he basically was talking about how they've structured YouTube so far is that the only decisions that are supposed to be coming to him are hard ones that are probably going to be negative either way. So he basically immediately admitted, "Hey guys, sometimes I'm going to have to be the scapegoat to tell you guys terrible things are coming."
So is he just saying he has no power over what's gonna happen, or
So
because
he's saying
I
he's
feel
saying
like that
in
might be like a bait and switch or something, right? Where he's saying that he has no power to do
no,
anything about it, but in reality
he
he does have the power.
no, he's saying he's going to bring good decisions, but he's also saying that sometimes he's going to have to be the bad guy who has to choose between two tough things. I don't know.
Hear me out, right?
I know he
Or
could
he
just
could
be a
just be
piece of shit. Yeah, he could just be a piece
yeah,
of shit.
like no, I mean hear me out,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
He doesn't really have to be the bad guy. I guess it depends on the decisions, right?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, if YouTube is like losing a shit ton of money and they absolutely have to do something negative about it or something that would negatively impact the community,
Yeah.
then like sure, do what you gotta do to keep the site alive and shit. Keep them from, bankruptcy.
Yeah.
But like if it's if it's something that you don't even really have to do, that doesn't change anything besides make everyone's lives more miserable on there. Like for example, making it so that people can't curse. Remember the thing that happened a while back where it was like, oh
Yeah.
man, if you say anything regarding the F word on YouTube, they'll get demonetized.
Mhm.
Like if you're making decisions like that and you're like, well, I can't help it, we have to do this. Like, you can help it. What are you talking about? You can absolutely not do this horrible decision.
Me and Andrew were talking about how at this point where I just wish a finer line was drawn in between the sections and the people who didn't support more adult content didn't have to support it and they could just go over to YouTube Kids and shit. I just wish the advertisers would split up better so we wouldn't have to be demonetized for being a little too profane.
Honestly, I don't even think uh most advertisers really care if you're being profane or not on your channel. I mean, look at Critical. He
Yes,
has plenty of people who are
sponsoring
what's
him.
the word? Yeah, sponsoring him, and he is one of the raunchiest people on YouTube right now.
True, very true. We cannot forget the legend of Genghis Swan.
Yeah, I literally the only time I've seen a sponsor cancel their sponsorship with him was because of his music video called Filthy,
Yeah.
where it was like they thought it was so grotesque apparently that they canceled their sponsorship with them. They were gonna have a collab literally the week after that video released, and they're like, no, let's not do that anymore. We can't associate with your brand or anything. And Critical was like, I don't know why they canceled their sponsorship with me because of this music video when I've done far worse things on my channel and I've covered far worse things, but for some reason this music video was the final straw.
It's true that he doesn't make up for the masses and he's just mainly the forefront for streamers and content creators. So I guess it just really depends on how you want to divide up each section of YouTube because technically
But
we all
if
know,
we're gonna
yeah.
talk about the masses, then a majority of it is gonna be kids content and music.
Yep.
And kids content already doesn't have any of that shit in it. So why do they even need to implement a thing that is supposed to quote unquote protect
Every
advertisers by
every
not allowing you to curse? Because I mean they have YouTube Kids, there's literally no reason to have that. And then for music it's like they already have a rating system for music.
no,
And it doesn't matter, advertisers don't care if you cuss in music videos.
even better, you know just as well as I do, every single video that we upload to YouTube, we have to select if it is for kids or not.
Hmm.
We
And
actually have
then
to make a distinction in our own way before we're even able to upload anything.
you know what the worst part is too?
Huh.
YouTube can go in and be like, "Hey, this is for kids content, so we're gonna change it without you being able to do anything."
Hmm.
And then if you don't like it, you have to appeal to us. And you're like, "Man, what the fuck? Why did you change my thing to for kids? You give me the option of deciding whether it's for kids or not." And I said it wasn't, but you're gonna come in here and say, "Hey, actually this is for kids," and then change it without me knowing, and then you're gonna kill all of my monetary shit because of
I
that?
I swear far too frequently to be in kids, but far less to not feel like I'm not going to be demonetized from swearing.
Yeah. Also, Kazu made a good point. He was like, "Why do they have kids content on normal YouTube if they have YouTube Kids?" And I'm just like, "Yeah, exactly."
It's honestly
Dude,
very strange. It's structured so ass backwards.
that that's why I'm saying like the people who are in charge of making decisions for YouTube don't
Hmm.
know what the fuck they're doing. They're
Yeah.
literally just like pushing things through and hoping they stick. And
God,
then they get backlash for it, and then they're like, "Well, it's too late now. We made the decision. Let's not change anything."
it's absolutely baffling. I just I don't know. It's I hope I know this guy is probably not going to be a saint. He's not going to be our answer to all of our prayers. But I'm just hoping that a bit more focus goes on to live and maybe, I don't know, they're improving shorts. It's been a little bit since I've looked at the actual YouTube channel that shows the stuff that they're releasing or that they're working on. I should go check on some new videos. I just who knows? Who knows if this is going to be a good or a bad thing?
Yeah. Also, Goopy has said it's more of a shoot first, ask questions later kind of deal,
Hmm.
which 100% agree with that. Yeah, it's pretty bad.
The one thing I was happy about is that he said that no matter what, they're trying not to curate content. They're not trying to stop any. They're trying to create guidelines for the content, and other than that, trying to allow it to remain free reign, as YouTube has
Hmm.
always tried to be.
Well, if they changed that decision, that would deal a pretty big blow to every content creator on there. So Like, why would you try to curate content? It just
Yeah.
that just means that you have less people coming to the platform because there's less variety.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Andrew, I should also say that the new CEO. Hmm?
He just doesn't finish his thought.
Is Neil, who is the guy that took away the ability to see the dislikes and was also pushing for YouTube to have NFTs. Ew. Who knows how this is going
Very
to
interesting.
change?
Well, I mean, honestly, I feel like it's no difference between him and Susan because if he was already helping make decisions like that,
Yeah.
and Susan was literally just there to
Yeah.
take all
The
of the
fall.
shit from everyone
Yeah.
who got upset. Yeah,
Even though Susan like actually went around, had interviews, actually tried to talk to the public.
she didn't do shit though.
No.
Like
No.
even Ludwig was like, yeah,
Yeah.
she doesn't really do anything.
Yeah.
She was literally just like the poster face of YouTube, and whenever shit hit the fan, she would be the one that everyone would harass about it. So dude's
Yes.
either a Muppet or a shill.
Yeah. Goopy nailed it. It is that exact fucking wording. I think he might be a Muppet for Google.
Yeah, probably.
Uh so
Yeah, like, I don't give Susan too much shit because, like, literally every time I see Susan, I just
yeah.
imagine that she is on YouTube watching cat videos or something.
Yeah, just doing something pointless.
Yeah, and she just gets, like, a random message on Twitter, someone telling her to kill herself.
Fair enough.
And she's like, what the heck? Anyway, here's my cat video.
Very very fair, I guess. Let's see. So we had a bit of a spill in Ohio this week.
Dude, yeah. The,
The
the
train
vinyl
wreck.
chloride explosion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man.
Oh man.
That shit's
So
crazy.
you wanted to talk about this because they have literally just been actually trying to cover this up.
Yep. So I can't remember what company it was, but it's the same company that was lobbying against railroad workers to have paid sick days off and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And they were improperly regulating the distribution of vinyl chloride, which you're supposed to distribute it in very safe conditions, which they weren't doing. They were just like, "Hey, put that shit on a train and
Move
take
it.
it over there." Yeah. And so obviously, because it didn't have any safety measures to make sure that it got to where it was going safely, there was a fire and it exploded. Now, what vinyl chloride does whenever it gets into the air, it starts mixing with water molecules when it gets
Mm-hmm.
into the atmosphere. And what happens when it mixes with water molecules is it turns into hydraulic or uh, hydrochloric acid, and then when it rains, it starts raining hydrochloric acid. So because that spill happened and it exploded and it started mixing with the water molecules in the atmosphere and started
Mm-hmm.
raining down, it started killing all of the wildlife and well, not all of the wildlife. It'll start killing fish in streams and shit
Yep.
and making animals sick and killing animals for a 10-mile radius. And the effect is so big that they're thinking that all of the agricultural areas in Ohio are at risk, and if they're at risk, the entire economy is going to suffer for it.
Guys, we need
And
to stop.
they're
I'm
trying to cover it up.
I'm just saying we need to stop naming cities in Ohio other places in the world because it's really starting to agitate me because the place that was affected by it is called East Palestine.
I think when was it named? Hold up. Cuz I think it was named like relatively early in US times. Let me find it.
the declaration that we were East Palestine.
It was founded in 1828, so you know it's been named that for a very long time.
like Columbus is fine. That's a thing that Ohio is known for. Cleveland, great. But then you have East Palestine or Geneva or just it's not good. We were
I think it's
talking about
fine.
that.
I think Palestine's a cool name. The only problem is when you start getting confused when someone's like, "Yeah, man, I've been to East Palestine," and they're like, "You mean like in the Middle East?" And you're like, "No, no,
No,
Ohio."
Ohio, yeah. You know, all those jokes, all the memes about Ohio shit going sideways in Ohio, and then a train wreck actually happens in Ohio.
Mhm.
It's getting more brutal. A lot of folks are finding their dogs dead, foxes, chickens, fish, frogs, and so on. Damn. I feel so
Yeah, it's
bad for the
really
people
bad.
there. Because the mayor is just trying to get answers from, like, whoever caused this. And he's not fucking finding out shit.
No, we know who caused it. It was
Well, yeah.
let's see, who owned the Drain Ohio East Palestine. So God damn it, I think it was like some oil company or something. Uh, a Norfolk Southern train in East Palestine.
The whole thing happened in a small town with like 30 small family owned businesses, 12 restaurants, 2 schools, and a couple parks. It's a small town. It's just very sad what's happening to them.
Why can't I find the name of the company?
Let's see.
Oh, hold up.
Norfolk Southern
Um,
Train.
I think I found it. Okay, so according to this, well, I'm trying to find it, but it's where the fuck is the company name?
Damn. You know, that's something straight out of Spiral. Some Junji Ito type shit going on there. It's absolutely horrifying.
They keep calling it the company, but they're not giving me the name. What kind of shitty ass journalism is this?
Norfolk Southern is the one who is transporting the goods. So I don't know if that's going to
Hmm.
help you. I don't know who they were transporting
Yeah,
the
that's
goods for.
I don't know if that's like the train company who was
I think
just
that's
paid to transport it,
yeah,
or because I mean, if they were paid to transport it, you know, obviously they're partial to blame, but they're not the ones who were.
yeah, transporting
They're
stuff in
not the
such a
ones who were
dangerous
like,
way.
yeah, well, they're not the one. They're not the company who owned the shit that was being transported.
Damn,
Unless I'm stupid and they did own it and they were also transporting it.
how fucked up would that be?
They they could just own both the what's it called? Um, they could have owned the chemical and then also owned the trains.
True.
Oh, okay, cool. It is just Norfolk Southern. Amazing.
Mm,
Oh yeah, you know what they did by the way?
huh.
They offered $25,000 to East Palestine as a like a
We're
um
sorry.
yeah, as a we're sorry. Do you know how much that is for each individual citizen there?
Hmm.
It's $5.
Damn.
So each
God.
citizen gets $5 for pretty much, you know, getting cancer because that's what this is gonna do to them.
See, it's really funny because this is the second train wreck that I've experienced in Ohio. The
God,
first one was actually over in Paynesville, right near right near one of the popular malls in no, it was right near a Sam's Club. And it was another derailment that was just it was awful. Here,
don't you love it?
here's a nice image of it into the Discord.
Oh sweet lord,
Yep, 2007.
what the hell happened there? It's like a whole pile up.
Yeah, here's a more full image.
Jesus Christ,
Yeah. Now there's houses and stuff there right next to those tracks.
that's amazing.
And there's also like a train based thing to the right side of that highway over there. So there's constantly trains coming in and out of this area. My god. My favorite part is how close it is to me. How far out is it from you, Andrew? I know it's like close but not
Probably
necessarily.
like probably like 30 minutes. Oh, 50 minutes. Damn, that was close.
God. It's
Damn.
East Palestine is right outside of Unity. Something ironic about that. Yeah, that's just straight down. Interesting. God, that really rides the line, though.
Hmm.
All right. Enough of the terribleness of that.
On to the
What we,
next terrible thing.
yeah, and by terrible we mean a true hero because a WoW player has reached max level without ever stepping foot in the starter zone.
Wait, what is it?
A a guy never stepped foot into the the one episode of South Park where they spend all their time leveling up just basically in the starter area so they can go kick the one dude's ass. Somebody actually did it.
Amazing.
They leveled up to max without going into the starter zone. I just appreciate it. I'm just happy that people are living out the fun things that we've seen it making fun of games and shows. Fine then. I guess I will give you something better. What about
You wanna know the most useless piece of information I've heard today?
huh.
Silvervale, so she's been playing the Hogwarts game, right? Which, like, in
Mm-hmm.
my opinion, I don't fucking care. I think there are way more worse things to worry about in the trans community than a fucking video game, right?
Yeah. Oh, is this
But
about the
Silvervale blocked the word trans in her chat. And people were giving her shit about it, and I'm just like, man, I don't even watch Silvervale. This doesn't fucking matter to me.
honestly, I feel like you're just avoiding anything if you're playing Harry Potter and you just block the word trans in chat.
Yeah, I don't even give a shit about Harry Potter either.
Yeah.
I think that J.K. Rowling is a horrible writer anyway, so
And even if somebody is just trying to play the game and enjoy it, if you're going to try to just take it to political conversation into the chat, it's kind of like, why?
well, dude, like there's so much better things that do magic better than J.K. Rowling does. Like
Yeah.
if you really think about it, right? In her universe, if in her universe, in the Harry Potter universe,
Yeah.
it takes a single magician like fucking their entire lifetime to create one spell,
Hmm.
right? because it's so difficult. But there's like hundreds of thousands of spells already in the universe.
Yep.
How is it so difficult for them to create a single one? Why do they have to dedicate their entire lives to creating one spell? And also, why do none of the bad guys use their magic against the non-wizards? Have you noticed that they never go out of their way to like, man, I'm gonna rob this bank with my magic. They're never like, yeah, I'm gonna go into the actual, like non-wizard realm and start using my magic on people. No, they fuck with other wizards and then they find out.
It's
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 like
it,
why?
it's honestly just so baffling to me that like nobody can. Harry Potter's in most ways is kind of trash.
It's
and
just like super mid. And I
yeah,
think the only reason that people give it the light of day is because they grew up with it.
yeah,
So
I think.
it's become like a rose tinted glasses sort of deal, just like Pokemon.
But we know she's a horrible person, so it's just like, why the fuck do we care? I already watched the movies and read the books. Fuck off. I don't care anymore.
Yeah, I mean, I guess to be fair, like any money that she might get from it, she probably does put towards anti-trans companies and shit, which is why the solution is just pirate it. Like just pirate the game if you want to play. There, problem solved. Easy. Simple.
Let's talk about
Let's talk
something
about
actually
something
worth.
actually worthwhile.
Okay.
So true.
All right. Fine. 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 Let's see. So,
ReZero Season 3 was teased.
yeah, that's coming out soon. Still haven't
Well,
watched it.
hopefully. It wasn't like or like it wasn't teased. It was
No, wait. Hold
there was
on.
a leak. It
Hold
was a
on.
leak, and the leak said that it might be 35 episodes.
Hold on. Andrew's bringing up cool points. I haven't watched ReZero, so I don't care. But Pokemon Mystery Dungeon might be coming back.
Yeah, I can't remember. So the dudes who make the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon series,
Yes.
uh, let me find them real quick. They also make another game series that was extremely weird to me. Their name is Spike Chunsoft. Is that what it is?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, I see. Yeah. Yeah, Kazu already had it in the chat, and I was like, oh,
Yes.
okay, so they're the same guys behind the Dragon Quest series and like some of the Dragon Ball games and Danganronpa. I had no idea that they made the Dragon Quest series until recently. Isn't that crazy?
God. Too many people make too many good things in a row.
Let's see, they've
God
also
though.
made what else did they make? They made the Conception series, which I've never heard of.
Dude, I miss
What else
Mystery
have they
Dungeon.
made?
Mystery Dungeon was such a great game series.
Have, did you know that they actually recently came out with a Mystery Dungeon on the Switch?
Did they?
And it's pretty good. Yeah.
Ooh, which one is it?
They haven't stopped making Mystery Dungeon games actually.
Oh, thank God. I think hold on. Let me look up my wonderful Mystery Dungeon and see which ones I've played. Let's see. Let's see. I definitely played Red and Blue. I definitely played Time and Darkness. I played Explorers of Sky. I don't know if I did Adventure Squad. Yeah, I
I can't
think
remember what the Switch one is called, but the Switch one is the one I want to get.
Rescue Team DX.
Yeah, yeah, that's what it is, because it has Mega Evolutions and shit in it.
So I've missed one, two, three, about three of them. Four.
I played the definitive edition of Explorers of Time and Darkness. I think that's Sky, isn't it?
Yes.
Is it Sky? Yeah.
Yeah.
I played that one, and I played every single one before it.
Yeah, me too.
I
God.
haven't played the one after that, which is the one with the black and white. It's like the black and white era, and then I haven't played the
Yeah.
Switch one yet.
Gates of Infinity.
You know, Kazu makes a good
Hmm.
point. He was like, "This is almost as big as when we blew Asmo's mind after telling him FromSoft always made Armored Core,"
Yeah.
which was fucking hilarious to me because I had no idea that they made Armored Core this whole time. Like, I was playing Core games when I was a kid,
Yeah.
and this whole time I had no idea it was FromSoft that made them.
Mm-hmm. God, it's so great. That's such a great fact to know.
Insanity. Actual insanity.
My God. Oh God. So I don't know. I want to play DX. I'm hoping that a new game is coming out because I cherished these as a kid. It reminds me of the good old days where you used to beat a game and then you would get an action replay and then you just break the shit out of the game. God. I miss the days of action replays. Why don't we have an action replay for the Switch? Is there an action replay for the Switch?
Yes. There absolutely is, because they always have one, like
They
a
always
legit
have
thing.
one.
You could also just jailbreak your Switch, and you can probably
True.
acquire the same results.
Very true.
Let me look up what the action replay is called for the Switch, though.
Oh God, looking at the old action replay boxes on they
There's a thing called Edizen, which if
edit.
you jailbreak your Switch or hack it, I guess,
Mm-hmm.
you get cheat codes for the games through that. Uh, and there's a thing called the Switch Up, which is also a cheat code thing for the Switch, but it's in like a USB.
Hmm.
So I don't know what the Switch Up does exactly though. It says it's a third-party accessory. Let's see. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, it allows you to pretty much do the equivalent of like cheats in specific games, just like the action replay. So it supports Pokemon Sword and Shield, Animal Crossing New Horizons, Super Mario Odyssey, Breath of the Wild, and Fortnite, apparently.
Not
Cool.
bad. Uh, we've been seeing a bunch of cool stuff coming out of Sony, including the PS VR2 just got released.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. And from what we can see, it is looking pretty solid as a VR headset. I'm actually pretty excited to see what they're going to do with it. Especially since me and Andrew were watching game trailers earlier, and both the Horizon Call of the Mountain and there was another VR demo that we saw that looked really good. But we were looking at the stuff that is coming out for the PSVR 2 earlier.
Mm. So you
And,
can't play online at all if you jailbreak your Switch because Nintendo will ban you. Is that like a scenario where if you get caught? Because I assume that there are people who, yeah, 50-50. Okay, yeah.
Mhm.
Like if you get caught, then yeah, just don't get caught, bro.
Just don't get caught.
Just don't get caught.
But
There's auto detection, but most of the mods that bypass it don't work at all. Yeah, you gotta be extremely safe with that shit.
yeah. But their Sony is also developing. They've been working really strong with a very large selection group, and they are going to be making custom wireless earbuds and headphones for the PS5.
Hmm.
And from what I remember is they had a large selection group, and they actually have the like general basis for everybody's ears. Then they took the average of it. So hopefully these headphones will fit everybody.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
How
So
far are we into the PlayStation 5's life cycle right now? Three
Uh,
years?
3 years, and I think in the next two they're going to be announcing the PS6. I think they said
God
2025
damn.
they're going to be announcing they're going to be working towards the PS6. They don't want to
I
do
fucking Dude,
pro
that's so
versions.
ridiculous because the PlayStation 5 barely has any games on it still.
Oh my god, that's what something I wanted to talk about is doesn't it seem so fucking suspicious that right as soon as the PSVR 2 comes out, all of a sudden you can buy consoles again?
Yeah, man. I'm just sitting here like, why? Like, I haven't really seen any games on the PlayStation 5 besides like, really God of
Uh
War,
God of War,
I guess.
Demon Souls, Ratchet and
Yeah,
Clank.
and I'm just like, man, all of these like 3 games on there that are exclusive to it.
That's because currently they've been releasing cross-gen games. True, they have
Yeah,
been releasing a lot out into the PC community and everything. Not all games coming up are next-gen only ones. Yeah. Yeah, FF16 is coming out. What are you talking about?
I guess that's true.
And then
But
I'm
that's
gonna.
gonna get a PC port, so
I mean, yeah, eventually, but they're going to have it not immediately.
yeah, I
They,
can wait though. I don't mind waiting for that.
cause what
I mean,
it took a year for 15 to come from PlayStation to PC.
yeah, but what am I gonna do? Am I gonna drop like $600, $700 on a PS5 just to get Final Fantasy 16? I mean, I
True.
would. I would, but I don't want to do that.
I gotta get mine repaired at some point. I still haven't done it yet.
What happened to your PlayStation 5?
Oh, you don't know? One of
No.
my I don't know what the it was 10 in the morning and I just hear from across the way. I'm sleeping on the couches in the entertainment room and I hear a clatter come from over by my table. Why did I say clatter? And I arose to see what was the matter. Anyways, so
Why are you
I
telling me this like fucking
an old
like an
don't
an
worry.
Edgar Allan Poe
Don't
short
worry. All
story?
right. Anyways, so I walked over and my lamp and my PS5 had slammed against the ground, and my cat was over there.
Hmm.
And I don't know if one was chasing the other one, but she tripped over. They did something and just tore everything down from the shelf. And
Hmm.
it's not, it will turn on. It's not posting video. So I am very concerned about what's wrong with it.
Jesus.
Mm hmm. FF7 remake, though? Okay. Yoshi P said it probably wouldn't be until 2024 or later when it does release. Yeah, that's what I figured.
Hmm. You know, I should like I'm not gonna lie, I should just like repurpose the topic thing
Hmm.
for to have chat on it whenever we don't have a thing up.
Like a dedicated topic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you.
So like if we're not watching a video or something, then I can just have chat up on the screen.
True. And that'd be a
That'd be
very
pretty
easy
cool.
thing to implement. You could just copy in.
Yeah,
Like
and then
there's just a chat.
when we have a
Yeah.
video, just replace it. Yeah.
Yeah. Uh did you have you been keeping up with what Fat Shark has been talking about with the upcoming changes to gear acquisition and crafting?
I did. They're keeping the perk lock and stuff on equipment that you try to re-roll, which I think is dog shit.
Yeah.
Um, crafting's coming this
L-
month, I think, sometime this month, something like that.
Like you should be able to re-roll every aspect of your gun to eventually get the most optimized gun. If I'm paying resources into it anyways, why can't I just customize it to the
Hmm.
fullest? So now I gotta wait for a different gun, and hopefully it's a higher level than the gun I currently have, and then hopefully that gun has better stats, and I like the things on that one. God, it's absolutely dog shit.
Yep. You know
That
what's
is,
crazy to me?
hmm,
So, in the last patch, right, which was 9 days ago,
Yeah.
patch 1.0.25, they nerfed the scab shooter's damage by 20%,
Yeah.
but they still fucking shred your health. Especially if there's a lot of them. If there's a lot of them and even if you're ducking behind cover, sometimes they'll shoot you through like a 1 centimeter gap. It's ridiculous.
I'm genuinely happy that you found out that like hordes were never ending because I was getting very sad last night that we weren't winning.
Yeah, I thought that they fixed the heresy and damnation difficulty bugs, but I guess not. I'm gonna have to read these patch notes again real quick to see if they did.
Because
Because
God,
let's see.
at the end of that last match, there was just horde after horde after horde constantly coming at the end.
Dude, on my last one, and this is how I found out. I was like, man, why is this horde not ending? We did the objective. And this dude said, well, currently damnation is bugged so that there's a never-ending horde. And I was like, are you kidding me?
Oh my
What the
god.
fuck?
God, that's so stupid. So you have to retreat as fast as you can and get through the objective as
Mhm.
fast as you can, or else you just fucked. And then you gotta somehow pilot your way all the way to the ending elevator or ship without anybody getting in your way. God.
So let's see. Welp. They did not fix the difficulty glitches and bugs. That's very cool. That's so nice. How cool.
I just I just want the game to do better. Is that so much to ask for?
Just a wee bit.
My god. Yeah,
I mean
I
these
guess.
these bug fixes and these bug fixes and stuff are pretty nice.
True, but like
But
I
they need
want
they really need to fix the difficulty issues.
and maybe some more content or something. The fact that, you know what they really need? You know a real decision they need to change? They need to make it so I can hand a fucking grimoire to a bot. So you and me can take two bots through, give them the grimoires, and then we don't have to hold on to those
Oh my
motherfuckers.
god, yes. I want the bots to pick up shit already. Also, they're I mean they're missing a shit ton of stuff from Vermintide too. But
Yeah,
one of the things I miss is the fact that when you type you block.
true.
Like
Oh my
man.
god. I've been trying to practice more with keyboard and mouse today. I think I'm switching over mainly to keyboard and mouse. Plus, I can do a. It's really awkward to say. I can flick better with it.
Hmm.
Uh,
Seems like Gunner is still the or Sharpshooter is still the best class in the game though.
yeah.
Psyker is apparently the worst though because they nerfed deflection on the Force Sword, which was the
Ooh,
only good thing that Psyker really had.
fair.
So
Oh
that's
man.
awesome.
Oh man, there's a 362 combat blade, but the damage is shit.
Hell yeah.
God, get me out of here. Take me back to the article. Besides that wonderfulness, let's go with. So there is going to be a Midgar special pack coming on March 2nd to Power Wash Simulator.
Amazing.
I I was so excited because Laura Croft's mansion just came there to the
Hmm.
game. And I'm so excited that they're going to be expanding into other game zones as well. So I'm hoping that we're cleaning a reactor or a giant mech or something. I want to clean something giant that's Magitech or I'm just happy.
Hmm.
I love to see good crossovers. Comes free to all owners as well.
Hmm.
That is true.
Also, I will be right back.
Okay.
Like 30 seconds.
Oh, okay. Then I will distract with topic. All right, everybody. We're getting 2 pieces of unofficial or official work on Fangamer, in which it is going to be a Dead on Arrival Dead Space t-shirt, and there's going to be a Little Isaac plush coming to the wonderful world of the living. And the design of the t-shirt's not bad. I like it. It's pretty stoic. I like the colors that they chose for it. And then the plush just looks absolutely adorable. I think it's going to be pretty cute. He even has a little plasma cutter on his hand, and he has all of the armor bits as well. So I might pick up a Little Isaac plush at some point. Though there's other... Ooh, wait, hold on. Bree loves Stardew. What sort of things are we looking at? There's a collector's edition. Oh, there's a guidebook. Ooh, there's some good stuff here. All right, well, this is good to know for next time when I want to get Bree anything. Only like 5 days until the Metal Gear Rising anniversary event as well. Is there anything special going on for the Metal Gear Rising event? Nobody knows yet. Fair enough. Speaking of limited editions, we just got new official art made for it so far. Fair enough. Speaking of... for Metal Gear Rising.
Oh, cool.
Its anniversary is coming up.
Oh, yeah.
Something that Andrew showed me today that I was really excited about is that Atari is releasing like a 50th anniversary set that looks really smooth. Like, it looks really nice. The boxes and everything for it. Like, it looks beautiful. It's only 10 games, and it's like $1,000, but it looks beautiful.
God damn, $1,000?
Yeah.
Shit.
It looks real clean, though. That's the one problem, is it looks really good. I think Andrew will post it back into the Discord for me, if he has a quick picture of it. Or it's a little bit higher up. But all the cases align perfectly. They spell it Atari 50th anniversary, and it all just looks very clean. We agreed that's probably going to be a high-priced item that's going to be of a considerable price. Later on, after all, I think it's only 1,000 are being made, or 100.
Artificial inflation be damned.
Mm-hmm. So, Marcus, you don't care much about The Witcher, but do you know that The Witcher is currently stealing vaginas?
I actually really like The Witcher.
Okay, good. Did you hear that The Witcher is stealing vaginas?
Okay, you're gonna have to elaborate, bud.
Okay, so CD Projekt Red just pushed the new next-gen update to PC, and with it, somebody noticed that a majority of monsters suddenly had genitalia that they didn't have beforehand. So, so the creator of a certain mod that was Monster Genitalia mod blah for
You're
Witcher.
telling someone allows you to have sex with the monsters now?
Or they at least have
Is that what you're telling me?
They at least have the genitalia for sexy times. I don't know if you can subdue and woo the monsters, but they'll... So anyways, somebody on the team had to have downloaded the mod, and it accidentally got shipped into the next-gen update.
How does someone on... Hold on. You're telling me that someone who was working on the game downloaded a mod that put wieners on monsters?
No, vaginas. Put pussy on female monsters.
I don't believe you.
You don't believe me?
I don't
Well,
believe you.
really funny enough, if you
Because
look it
that
up,
is
it
that
is true. The mod
that is
creator spoke out, was just like, "What are you guys doing? These are my textures."
oh my god. You're not joking?
I'm not
This is
joking.
real?
This is real.
What? How do you mess that up so bad? Excuse me? No wonder Cyberpunk came out in such a piss poor state. They were just playing with fucking nudity mods this whole time.
Oh god, it's so funny, isn't it?
God damn.
Like there has to be somebody in the actual somebody's ass had to be roasted after this, because there's active change logs when things get edited in every file for actual dev work. So it's gonna be really funny to look back and see who Joe Schmo's name is labeled onto the file that got dropped in.
God.
I
Man.
Oh god, I wonder if he was like, even if he was working at home, is it a valid excuse? Even if he was at home on his own computer and he just dragged the wrong file to send back to work, is it okay that one of the one of the workers on the game just was downloading these?
Game devs are crazy, man.
I thought you'd appreciate that. Oh my god.
God. You know
Uh
what I haven't seen in a while?
uh
I haven't seen someone on Twitter make like a really bad take about game development in months.
True, I have not seen any bad takes either in a while.
Which is kind of sad because I want to see someone just
Yeah,
be like, "Man, where is
I mean
where's my
he is.
fucking 200-hour game with the like fucking I don't know, real life physics and the best graphics I've ever seen and
Oh my god, we were talking about that earlier, that people will complain on that people will complain about performance on games that are just coming out on PC and review bomb them, even though they're running on like low-end hardware.
Mhm.
We were talking about how most review bombs now, I mean, I get it, if you don't need to review bomb something. You can just say, hey man, there's some problems with the PC release, but they're trying to design something to work with literally an infinite combination of programs and various other stuff that people play with out in the world. But like Hogwarts Legacy is getting such trash thrown at it when all the developers have tried to do is their best to keep at least the
Well, okay.
fans happy.
So I think that Hogwarts Legacy getting review bombed is okay. And the reason I think it's okay is because as a game developer, you have to worry about two things. Your actual fucking game and also the people you're trying to sell the game to. Now, Harry Potter is in a very special position because Harry Potter is extremely popular with the LGBTQ community, right? But the issue is that the person who made Harry Potter very much does not like the LGBTQ community. So that's the special position is that this thing that a its main demographic really likes is owned by someone who does not like that demographic. Now, the fact that the video game looks cool and people were excited for it, but as they played it, they realized that combat was kind of boring because there wasn't a whole lot of like, uh, what's the word I'm looking
Pizzazz.
for? Yeah, it didn't feel it didn't feel very fulfilling combat wise. And then you pair that with the fact that the creator of the universe is extremely transphobic, homophobic, whatever, and is known for putting that shit in all of their media. it kind of like I can't even blame the people who are review bombing it
So
because J.K. Rowling does a terrible job at trying to uh what's the word I'm looking for? Um J.K. Rowling is bad at business.
so
That's all it boils down to. And so I'm just like, yeah, fucking whatever, who cares?
So, do you think it was right because they recently came out with a bundle of games made by trans creators that also have magic themes? They catered it towards everybody, and it was basically come support trans creators, but it was also in a negative way towards Hogwarts Legacy. They were sort of bashing it at the same time. Do you think that was okay, or should they have worded it differently to sort of
No, I think
guide
that's okay
away?
because I think that's okay because at the end of the day, if you see like an opening
Mm-hmm.
in the market, like a group of people who if you see an opening in the market of something that you can make something for and make money off of it, then
Yeah,
by all means fucking go for it. And that opening is all of the people in the LGBTQ community because they're most of them are probably not going to play Hogwarts, right? Or they're shitting on Hogwarts because it's anti-trans, anti-LGBTQ, whatever.
yeah,
And the company who saw that opportunity was like, "Well, we're fucking going for it. Let's shit on Hogwarts because uh that'll give us a good rep in the eyes of the people that we're trying to make our demographic." So I think that's perfectly fine. It's the same thing as whenever oh my god, it was you remember Battleborn and Overwatch were having that rivalry
ah,
where they were shitting on
no,
each other?
no, don't even call it a rivalry. It was a one-sided fight because Overwatch took over immediately past Battleborn because
Well, yeah, but that's because Battleborn was an unheard of studio with a game that they had never had like did not even advertise that well.
no,
And there also was no demographic for them to pick up. It wasn't
Battleborn
like they
was
were
made from
diving into an open
Gearbox.
market. What is it?
Battleborn was made from Gearbox, and the problem was is that they started doing the thing. They were making their hero shooter first, and then all of a sudden, fucking
Wait, that was
Blizzard,
Gearbox?
yeah, and
Those poor
fucking
bastards.
yeah, Blizzard came in and swooped in and released Overwatch earlier than them, and just took the spot immediately. Just because they were a larger studio, they got the work done faster, and they were able to pump out a hero shooter.
Yeah, that's actually fucking hilarious though.
Yeah.
Also, I do think that Blizzard kind of had the upper hand in that, regardless of when they would release Overwatch.
No,
Only
hold on,
because Blizzard is more beloved,
hold on.
and at that
At
time they had
time,
less
yeah.
controversy.
No, I want you to know wholeheartedly that they do not know how to make fucking decisions at that company. And you want to know why? They could have
Wait, you
done
don't like
God's
Gearbox?
work. Yeah. No, not Gearbox. Fucking Blizzard.
Hmm,
Overwatch
okay.
2 Dating Sim just got released for Valentine's Day.
Uh-huh.
Now, I'm telling you, the community behind Blizzard and Overwatch is the filthiest community in existence. And the fact that they created such a lackluster dating sim instead of creating, like, I don't know, like an Overwatch Hootie Pop or something, I think they lack creativity at that company.
You call it Hoonie Pop?
Yeah.
What? I'm gonna use that from now on. That's hilarious.
Right? It really agitates people.
But no, see,
I feel like it was a great missed opportunity.
could have
Catered.
called it Watch Pop.
The pop that never stops.
Oh no, they could have called it Honey Watch. Oh, that's a good
Honey
one.
Watch was that's a solid name. I would have preferred Honey Watch.
But yeah, I mean,
Damn.
Overwatch
Honey
community is pretty funny because the Overwatch community
Oh,
or
they just
the
called it.
people in the Overwatch community who made that like the 3D porn shit, they
Yeah.
literally revolutionized 3D porn.
God. They just called it Lover Watch. How can I deal with a name such as Lover Watch?
That's beautiful.
And you only get two you only get two different dating routes. It's Mercy and Genji. Why Genji? He's all robot.
Why are there only two?
Because that's the sad part. There's only two of them.
Man,
I know, right?
how much is the game?
I don't actually know.
Because if it's like $60, oh, okay, it's free. Okay, I
Oh,
was
the
about to say
god.
if you have to pay money for this game, I better be getting some bang for my buck. Mercy better come out of my fucking computer monitor.
If I'm paying this much for it, it better suck my dick. Did you see something wacky that I didn't think anybody was going to believe would be happening in this day and age?
What is it?
BTS is getting an official Lego set.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, they're
I'm
they're
more
get
surprised that happened before they uh had a show in Times Square on New Year's.
now that I'm now that I'm actually thinking about it, it's actually pretty smart that they're isn't BTS the one that's currently they're currently broken up until everybody serves in the military.
Uh, I think I don't know if they're back together yet or not.
No, I'm pretty sure they just had planned it out so there was going to be a couple of years where they were all going to serve their time just so they could get out of the way and then continue.
Hmm. But I don't know if that was like 2018 or not.
Yeah, but if this is still during their break, it's good to get more money out of there by releasing it. It's only $100. I'm actually quite impressed. It's not a lot for a Lego set either, though.
I still think that's like outrageous for some fucking plastic.
True, dude. I don't know. I've been to like the being having been to Legoland, been to like a fab to see how they create Legos and everything as well. Everything is streamlined. It is so beautiful to watch like the pieces get separated, everything get perfectly placed. No wonder why I always have like the exact amount of pieces that I need. I don't think I've
Mhm.
ever been missing a piece from a Lego set I've bought. That definitely was in 2018. That was like last year. Ah, okay. So they broke up last year to take care of their military business. Interesting.
Hmm.
So, Marcus,
I wonder when they get out. Oh, it's mandatory 2 years. Oh, they'll
yeah,
be back
I think they said
2024, 2025, something
I
like
think
that.
I think they said 2025. Yeah.
Cool. BTS is cool, but dude, like, oh my god. The I can't tell anybody that I listen to K-pop or J-pop because there there have been times where I will look through the community and it's just like it's so fucking parasocial.
Yeah.
They're like they're actually insane people in the
Yeah.
K-pop and J-pop communities.
Your problem is that everybody is so high energy and amped all the time in the K-pop groups.
No, that's not the issue. The issue is there are people who literally stalk them. Like
Yeah.
every single thing they do. And if they even remotely think that that person is dating somebody, they throw a fit and they start going fucking lunatic crazy.
Fair. I mean,
Oh
not
yeah,
fair.
yeah.
People are crazy.
Cause you said, don't you remember when K-pop communities were all over Twitter? Yeah, dude. I'm glad I don't see them anymore. I'm gonna say this and then they're gonna pop up in my feed and I'm gonna be very upset.
Yeah, you've said it now.
Do you remember when like every time you would insult like a K-pop band or something, the K-pop stands would come out and find like your address, your full name, your phone number, like the number of your fucking family or the names of your family members and shit,
Yeah, just
and
hunt
they
you
would
down.
threaten you.
Yeah.
Like
God,
Jesus.
what a wonderful world the internet has created. Let's see. So, I wanted to talk to you legitimately. We already know that D&D has fucked up, but are you going to still play D&D?
Well, they went back on all their shit, so it's okay right now.
Yeah.
But if they
I
try to do it again, you know.
yeah,
But
we'll
yeah,
give them the good old 1-2. Yeah.
no, you know why I'm okay with playing D&D even if they fuck everything up?
Because I'm not playing the current edition.
Well, it's because number one, we're small creators, so they don't give a shit about us. Number
True.
two, we don't spend any money on their shit.
Also true.
So,
I'm just that was one of the things I was looking at the previous time is some of the stuff they're working on, and I gotta sign up for the one D&D thing. They're doing trials for their new online D&D thing, and I wanted to check it out because it's
cool.
supposed to be like an online program to help consolidate all different versions of D&D into one place and make it easier so you don't have to use like D20 or anything, and you can import stuff from various sources. Also,
Oh yeah.
I found I found the greatest thing ever. Some true legend out there created a website called Dyslexic Character Sheets.
What? Is it like for people with dyslexia?
Listen,
Or
honestly,
or is
maybe
it like is it like
like a joke. Oh, listen, I don't know because
no,
the
I assume
sheer
that
amount
they're
of detail that goes in on these character sheets.
is it so is it that it's for people with dyslexia or is it that they're like making you visualize what dyslexia looks like by putting it on the character sheet?
Let's see.
Where it's
Let
like replacing A's with like or like U's with V's or something or I can't remember how dyslexia works exactly, but
let's
I know
see.
that it switches shit around.
It's a free open source thing, and it has from what I can tell is it tries to rearrange every bit of the character creation in like character sheet to make it more streamlined so it's easier to read, and you can
Okay,
actually
that's nice.
yeah, pick out certain things. Let's see. The standard character sheets for both D&D 3.5 and Pathfinder try to cover all different classes and all possible characters with the same design, meaning a lot of space is wasted while important details get overlooked. These sheets are different for every character. On top of the core pages, each class gets a page of its own, as well as a extra support pages for inventory, spells, animal companions, etc. The result is a comprehensive set of sheets tailored to your character. You even get to pick a color.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's actually
Nice.
really cool with the way it lays it out. You actually get to, if you're a DM, you get to choose from materials. And you can actually have like timelines and various other sheets to make your life easier. And then when you're actually making a character, you can choose your class, your race, and all of that. And it will structure the page around you.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. And it's open source. It's free. Whenever you download a page, you get it for free. You get to enjoy it. I think I'm going to start transferring over a bunch of my 3.5 character sheets onto these because they're very nice. Oh, and
You you won't.
they also include little if you put a character design on it, Marcus, like if you have an actual
Mhm.
design that you draw out, you can print out physical tokens that'll print your character on them, so you can have little map tokens and things they can fold up
Hey,
in.
that's pretty nice.
Yeah,
I remember I was looking at that D&D figurine creator you showed me.
yeah.
And dude, I was making a character on there. The faces look so bad.
Yeah. I could not. I was just like, all right, this is good enough, and then I just went on. And I'm like,
Yeah.
I'll just customize other stuff. Oh god, there's so many options, but you know, not all of them are really good.
Hmm.
uh Andrew lost his voice, so sadly I will talk about this alone, but Deep Rock Galactic Dev launches publishing label for Danish studios.
Deep Rock Galactic, that's the game with the dwarves, and it's the wave, or it's like Darktide, but it's dwarves in space, right?
Yeah,
Mm, yeah.
they
I want to get that game, dude.
I do too. It's funny because they were like, "Hey, we're going to make an official publishing company so we can help get more projects and creators out there in the world." So
Mm.
I'm excited that a studio is coming along that cares about the content that they're putting out and wanting to help others do the same. Whew.
Oh yeah.
It's nice to see people care about the gaming community. One thing was sorely missed at the last Nintendo event, and that was Hollow Knight Silk Song. But that is okay. Because the Discord server for the Silk Song development, the testers have come out and said that it is well worth the wait and that the game is going to be fantastic. We still
Let's
do
hope
not.
so.
We still did not have an announcement though, so that kind of sucks.
Rip.
Let's see. I'm honestly fully expecting Silksong to suck balls at this rate. I don't think it's going to suck. Only because I don't know. It could. I don't know how I feel about it.
You know what
Because
I'm kind of excited for?
hmm,
I'm kind of excited for oh my god, what's it called? I just forgot its name. It was the Monster Hunter game that's coming out.
Wild Hearts
Yeah, Wild Hearts.
coming out
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Yeah. It's
Actually,
out. It comes out tomorrow.
yeah.
Are you
Oh, it's
serious?
out now.
Wait, it's
Never
out
mind.
now?
It's out now.
What? Man, what the hell? God damn it.
uh, yeah, I was actually going to talk about some of the games that are releasing in this upcoming week. We have Wild Hearts, which is out now.
The PC
Yeah,
port has a lot of issues. Oof. I'm not surprised, but oof.
yeah. It's one of the problems that plagues PC owners right now. Constantly games coming out that are just not finished.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Atomic Heart is coming out on the 21st.
Very nice. Wasn't there like a thing going on with that where the
So
creators of it like scammed people who were putting money in it and then they were using the money for like Russian government shit or something?
no, there was supposedly scandals behind it that that's what they were doing, but they actually did raise a bunch of money and donate it directly to Ukraine for the war relief.
So they man, what the fuck? Why did they even do it in the first place then? What?
What?
Why
They're
did they help the Russian government with the war in Ukraine if they're just gonna be like, hey, by the way, we're gonna donate money to Ukraine?
no, there was let's see, Russian involvement rumors spark concern, even though it's generating a lot of hype and excitement, controversy, issues surrounding the title, blah blah blah. What is the controversy? Murmurs of discontent surrounding Atomic Heart began. Gamers want to know if Russia had been directly involvement in the game and if they helped to fund the game. These apprehensions were understandable, given that the game's concept is about a KGB agent in a world where Russia has developed game-changing polymer technologies and won World War II. Guys, we have noted the questions surrounding where we at Munfish stand. We want to assure you that Munfish is a developer and a studio with a global team focused on an innovative game and is undeniably a pro-peace organization against violence against people. Okay. We do not comment on politics or religion. Rest assured, we are... Yeah, blah, blah, blah. We do not speak and will not condone contributors or spammers with offensive, hateful, discrimination, violent, or threatening language or content. Okay. So,
That I'm not gonna lie, that went in one ear and right out the other because I'm looking at what all of these controversies and scandals that they've been a part of are for.
yeah. That they were receiving.
So apparently they made a tweet commenting on the Russian and Ukraine war, where
Yeah.
they were apparently pro-Russia, and that was one of the controversies that got them in a little bit of trouble.
Mm-hmm.
And then they apparently came out and apologized for it. And they said that we do not and will not condone contributors or spammers with offensive, hateful, discriminatory, violent, or threatening language or content. And then there was another thing I was looking at here that happened in 2019, where they apparently had mass layoffs and some. Well, okay, allow me to preface this by saying this is an anonymous source that said that there were tons of layoffs and general incompetency at the studio.
Mm.
So this is like like an anonymous tip or rumor. And apparently, let's see. Apparently, the guys that were working on Atomic Heart made a statement and said that the game is way more polished than the anonymous person claimed it was. And yeah, this here just seems like useless jargon.
Yeah.
Oh, here's the thing. Here's it. Here it is. It was Atomic Heart stealing your data. Because apparently one of this is the thing that I was thinking of, where there was like a big controversy about how the game was going to start stealing your data or some shit because of like a beta test or something like that. I can't remember.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm reading this thing about it right now because it's been like a few weeks since I heard
You
about
know,
this.
honestly, Andrew has a point. What modern game doesn't steal your data?
Yeah, I mean, true, but I think it's like way worse whenever you find out that the game is 100% using it for nefarious purposes. Because it's like a don't see, don't tell type deal in the community where if you don't know that they're using your data, or if the company makes sure that you don't know that they're using your data for nefarious purposes, then you probably won't care. But if you do know that they're going to be using it for nefarious purposes, then you will care. It's like what's it called? I want to say Schrodinger's box, but it's not. That's not what I'm looking for.
I mean, they most likely tell you in the terms of service that everyone blatantly accepts, and they will still
Well,
have to comply
the
with the U.S. government.
yeah. See, the thing about terms of service is that you cannot tell someone that you're going to be taking their data and using it for or and selling it, because selling data is illegal in the US, at least to a certain degree. There is like very small instances where they can like Munfish isn't from the US, that doesn't matter. They can still be taken to US court, which is really funny cuz companies uh it's like fucking what's a good example? There was a company that was taken to court in Britain even though they were US based, but I can't remember. Oh, it was Apple.
Here.
And just like someone from like I don't know, fucking Russia could take Epic to court even though they're based in the US. Like
All right,
companies don't have a specific region that they're stuck to.
let's see. Uh, let's see. First of all, you can't. That It's because on the Russian website, the game basically says it will use your data, but you can't even buy the game in Russia. Yeah, first of all, you can't buy Atomic Heart in Russian Steam. Game just don't exist here. Yes, it is part of those partly absurd sanctions, but developers didn't left us without game. They moved it to VK Play. It's quite a new game launcher, which is part of Russian social network called VK. Maybe you've already interacted with it, and since you Russians are buying game in VK. We had update on info sharing, but VK already did share info with law enforcement structures if they need some. So nothing new for us here. It's basically just saying that it's the same thing that they always did.
This is the same thing I was reading right now too
Yeah.
about it. But yeah,
I don't know. It's honestly, it just seems like it's getting blown up for no reason.
yeah. Like I said, I didn't really know much about it. I just know that people were talking about how Atomic Heart is stealing your data. And I remember watching a Mudahar video on it, but I can't remember anything he said in it.
Hmm.
But yeah, if they are stealing your data, then that's bad. Or well, not like quote unquote stealing your data because they're gonna have access to it either way. But if they're selling their data, selling your data, or if they're using it for nefarious purposes, then obviously that's like really fucking bad.
It's because
And they shouldn't be
people
doing that.
It's because people want to cancel Atomic Heart because the studio was originally founded in Russia, but they moved out of Russia and cut all ties to Russia. Interesting,
Good on
Andrew.
them, to be honest.
Yeah,
I still feel like really bad for the people who are living in Russia right now. Putin's straight up just a dictator.
yeah. Still haven't seen the leader of Russia in a long time on the news. It's weird.
That's
Why
because
would
the war's been going on for like what, almost 2 or 3 years now. Ukraine is still fucking going, dude. They're not dead yet. I'm so surprised.
wait? Has it been going for 2 or 3 years? Because been doing the podcast for about a year, and I'm pretty sure it started around the same time.
Yeah, hold on, let me look. Let's see. Oh, wait, what? Why does it say 2014? What? Oh, it was 24th of February 2022. Wow, we're coming up on the anniversary, which
It's only been
sounds
going for
really
about a year.
bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn. I mean, you say only been going, but like that's a lot of money
Yeah,
being
that is
spent
a
on
lot
a
of money being spent on war efforts and stuff. It's absolutely well, don't you know there's money in war?
not for Russia.
Yeah.
Every time Russia's ever been in a war, there's been a revolution. Usually. Because they literally dump all of their resources into the war and then they don't have enough money to feed people.
It's because colossal dickbags constantly take over the government by overthrowing each other or murdering each other.
You like I war is not profitable for Russia ever.
War, it never changes.
And the only reason that they're in this war, I'm pretty sure, is to take that fucking the dam. Wait, actually, I guess they already took the dam. That was one of the first things they took when they invaded.
Yes.
But they were taking the dam because they were going to like uh un what's it called? Not unclog it. They're gonna open it
Yeah.
because there was a territory that they don't really like own,
Mm-hmm.
but they're protecting, and it didn't have any water or anything. I can't remember what it was, but they
Oh,
had to
so
take that dam because it would give that territory
fresh water.
water.
Got you.
Yeah. Oh, and also I guess it's because of the pipeline shit because Russia has had to pay Ukraine for transporting oil for God knows how long now.
True. But on a lighter note, there's a different game that's also coming out on the 21st, and that is Yakuza Ishin.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I know Kazu's pretty excited for that game, I think.
Mm-hmm. He there's a combat demo that just came out, and I'm pretty sure he already downloaded it and has been playing it.
Oh, nice.
Comes out tomorrow if you got the
No.
deluxe edition.
Hell yeah.
like a dragon Ishin. I'm so happy that they no truer words have ever been spoken.
Oh, like how he's just like, comes
Which
out
I
tomorrow if you got the deluxe edition, which I got because I'm gay.
yep. We can hear it. We can hear the tone. The Andrew tone. Oh god. And then the thing I'm really excited about is on the 23rd, Sons of the Forest come out.
Oh yeah.
Oh god, it looks so good. I'm just so happy. Like they added so much more freedom for crafting.
Is
Like
it
you get
weird that out of all of these cool games that have come out, the one I'm fucking playing the most is Darktide right now? Like the worst one out of all of them that's come out so far.
hmm. I don't know. Does that say well, hold on. What about Darktide attracts you so much that you can still go back to it every single day? Even though you're doing the
Combat.
exact same thing every
Combat.
single time. Just the
Literally
combat.
just combat. It's literally just combat.
I don't know, man. I
Combat
mean
is the only thing I care about in that game at the moment because
I mean
there's
that's fair.
nothing else keeping me.
All I see is the combat isn't really that great though. I mean I think it's fun.
I think it's fun as hell. It's a better Vermintide 2 combat.
I think it's the same shit, different day. Warhammer released another game that sucks ass on delivery, and then we just make our way into a better game, and we just have to deal with that.
It it's like it reminds me of Killing Floor 2's combat, where it's just like everything is fucking insane.
If the only way that Warhammer could have changed their ways is if maybe wholeheartedly everybody picked up that game for 2 hours, everybody disconnected 5 times, and then refunded the game.
Nah, man, see,
They make way
you would
too
have
much
to
money.
you would have to change you'd have to change their studio completely because Fat Shark is a pretty questionable studio. And also Games Workshop is even more questionable.
Well, Games Workshop has always been questionable.
Yeah, they're just pieces of shit.
See, once Asima plays Deep Rock Galactic, he won't even think twice about going back to Darktide. That might be the case. We don't know.
I mean, to be honest, like as long as the combat is essentially the same, I'll probably be playing either one or both. Because I
God,
like the Warhammer universe, but if Deep Rock Galactic has that combat and then more content to do, then yeah, I'll probably just switch.
what if they have better music as well?
You know that's not fucking true. Have you heard the music in Darktide? That music goes hard as shit.
That is
If
true.
nothing else, that music has amazing soundtracks.
See, the difference here is Deep Rock Galactic gets a lot of support, like an insane amount of support from the community developers and so on. There's a reason it was over like 350k mostly positive reviews. Ah. It
Yeah,
still
see,
looks like an amazing game.
that's what Darktide would be if it released with all the stuff it was supposed to release with.
Did you pick up Returnal yet, Andrew? Since that came out today?
Yeah, but it's Fat Shark. Yeah, true. They won't have everything in until God knows how long.
It's pretty good. Nice. That's one
I'll have
that
to
I wanna.
download it from Kazu's Games shit.
Let's see. Deep Rock
Oh, trust me, I
Galactic.
know. I know Vermintide 2 didn't get its content for 2 years. You know what the worst part was? When they had the rattling gunner when it was like first in the game, it would straight up shoot you from across the map and through walls. It was that poorly made. Isn't that fucking crazy?
I don't
Like
know.
imagine spawning in and you just see fucking bullets coming through a wall and hitting you.
I don't know, Marcus. The Deep Rock Galactic. This is relevant games is Darktide and Destiny 2.
It's because all of those games have like virtually the same combat systems.
Oh man, it's already been out
They're
for
literally
5 years.
arcade shooters.
Damn,
What is it?
it's been out for 5 years.
What, Destiny 2?
No, Deep Rock Galactic. Destiny 2's been out for like
Oh,
7, 8, maybe 9.
has it? I don't know about not. It hasn't been out a decade.
Oh, sorry, released in 2019.
Oh my god.
Wait, hold on. That's the
Oh no,
release date
it released in 2017.
in 2017. Okay, I was about to
Yeah.
say, I'm like, that sounds wrong. That sounds like that's just the PC,
Yeah,
the Steam one.
dude, Destiny 2 releasing in 2013 would have been a fucking fever dream if that was real.
And they still would have fucked it up. The main selling point for Deep Rock Galactic is that everyone is everything is procedurally generated and no run is the same. It's always different.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Oh man, speaking about procedural generation, the Straight Forest Studios applies for an AI synthesized commentary team in video games patent.
Nice.
So the entire way it's going to work is that it's racing games, I know, but I'm talking about it because we were talking about audio earlier and I wanted to lead into the audio discussion. But the
Zach,
entire
for someone who talks about racing games a lot, I don't really see you playing them much.
I'm not allowed to play racing games. I will never play a racing game on stream. I have an entire racing setup. I have a racing wheel. I have a shifter. I have all of that. I play racing games. I just never play them on stream.
Play them on stream. Easy.
True. I could probably, actually do that. Play my initial D games and everything. Have a good amount of fun. I'm not gonna do that. But no, the way it works is that while everybody's going around the track, the AI will have commentary about what the cars, what positions they're in, like actual full-on audio conversations about what's going on in the game during the race. And I think that is just a cool mechanic that I would like to see in more games of like actual live commentary behind. Like it'd be really cool if people in Rocket League or whatever were getting commentary while they were doing stuff.
Man,
But yeah.
You remember earlier how I was talking about Silvervale?
Yeah.
In the Hogwarts game? Well, funny enough, right?
Yeah.
Fruit, who is also part of VShojo,
Yeah.
so that they're staying as far away from that game as possible. And I'm sitting here like, dude, VShojo's gonna tear itself apart again.
What are you
I
talking
can't
about?
wait for that shit.
They just got that deal with Yakuza. How can you not be so excited?
And they put the worst fucking possible person in it too. Like, Nianners? Are you kidding me? Nianners is a piece of shit. Are they serious? This is literally the same fucking person who was on 4chan fucking Coomer baiting people with lollies and shit. And then as soon as they became popular, they were like, hey, by the way, fuck that community I created. I'm just gonna completely villainize them and then try to move on with my life. And then she threw fucking don't get me wrong, let me preface this by saying I don't give a fuck about Nux.
Mm-hmm.
But they threw Nux under the bus for trying to protect indie VTubers by making that video about the guys who were pretending to be VShojo so they could scam people and get their information. Like, Nianners is a stupid piece of shit. I don't care, like, who the fuck supports her. She is a stupid piece of shit.
I will say that the one thing I'm happy about waking up every morning is that for some reason, deep in my mind, I have not attempted to memorize the higher tier groups of VTubing. I'm happy
You
about
don't need
that.
dude, only watch the VTubers you really care about. Nothing else matters. That's
I
why skip
just
a lot of
watch
the-
you.
I usually just skip a lot of the VTuber drama because a lot of it is nonsensical.
Yes, it is absolutely
like,
ridiculous.
Like the two people in VShojo that I genuinely couldn't give less of a shit about are Nianners and Vebe. I think they're both piece of shit people.
I it just always seems like every single time you talk about like the major higher ups in the VTuber community, it's all going to shit.
No, it's not all going to shit. It's really just, Kazi makes a good point.
Yeah.
He was like, for someone who doesn't care about them, he sure is talking about them a lot.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
only
yeah,
because
yeah.
it's part of the topic.
Yeah.
And plus, I like to shit on them.
What was it? What was it? Fucking Bree was talking to me yesterday. She was just, I was telling her about the stream that Linus did with XQC in which he was repairing his computer, and she was just telling me how much she how much she hated XQC, and then she proceeded to tell me, but I sometimes watch him because he's entertaining, but I hate him.
I think he's just a dumb kid who makes mistakes, and he might have
Yeah.
learned from the one with the scammers. He might not have. I'm not gonna watch his shit because I don't care about him.
Yeah, but it was
But
just
like
funny.
he's literally like, oh, XQC. Oh, I was thinking of a fucking,
Who are you thinking about?
god damn it, what's his name? I can't remember his name. Uh,
What, Tommy in
damn
it?
it.
Who are you thinking about?
No, he's like a fucking 16, 17-year-old or something. XQC might as well be fucking 16 or 17 though.
That is
Let's
true.
be
He
honest.
rages a lot of games.
Yeah, I show speed. That's who I was thinking of. Yeah, because they have like the same exact energy though. They're literally like the same person to me.
I could not imagine, like, we want to be popular as YouTubers, but we don't want to be like top tier. I want to be
I'd love to be top tier, dude. You know how cool it would be to be top tier?
Yeah, I show
Like this.
speed. Logan and Jake Paul both came from Ohio. Markiplier, God, so many good fucking YouTubers came from
Bro.
Scott the Woz. Yeah, we gotta go find Scott the Woz. We gotta go hunt him down.
Fucking but yeah, XQC is his content is literally just like loud is equals funny. And so
Yeah,
is I Show Speed. So their content is very like it's very younger
same.
person engaging. It's
Yeah.
very engaging for younger people.
The reason 80K tune into him every single day is because he's just literally playing to a mass majority of the audience.
Hmm.
Uh, so, was there anything else you wanted to talk about?
Good question.
I do have a
Let me
couple of
look real
other
quick.
smaller topics, but if I wanted to ask if you had anything you want to talk about.
Hit me with them.
All right. An official trailer came out for Lies of P,
Oh
and
baby.
uh, it's looking pretty sick for an 1800 steampunk London. I
Uh-huh.
still can't wait for it because I just want something that's Bloodborne-esque to land in my lap finally. Let's see. Amazon is taking half of each sale from its merchants.
Mm-hmm.
Fees the company collects from third-party sellers have risen for 6 years in a row, squeezing their margins. So I think Amazon's going to die at some point.
Amazon will never die.
They're not going to
That
die, but
company's they're big enough to make every mistake in the book and sell half their stock, and they'll still be thriving.
see, I think maybe, but maybe not. I think they've grown too large for themselves. I think they're going to implode.
I
I
don't
think,
think that there's such thing as becoming too large for themselves.
but they have. They would by the end of 2025, they're going to work through all of the people. That's when Amazon just makes robots to do their jobs. They're trying to do that just so they can actually have people things that work for them because they've gone through a mass majority of the workforce.
No, see, here's the thing about their issue with running through too many people, running through too many workers.
Yeah,
There's going to become a time where they're gonna start paying people too good of a wage for them to, you know, care anymore.
true.
Because it's a literally a business tactic. Like, oh, these people don't like their job. Let's give them a little carrot, and then over time we'll start taking that carrot away from them. because it won't matter when we start artificially inflating stuff to make up for
We'll
the money
start
we're losing while paying them.
we'll start taking the carrot and bending them over with it.
Yeah, literally, they'll be like, okay, here's a shit ton of money for you to work for us. But we're gonna start raising prices on all of our stuff. And also, you can only buy stuff from us because you pretty much live and work at our warehouse.
Hmm.
Like it's I don't think they're gonna have any problems with that shit.
I've
It's
contemplated
like
about
to them it's like the illusion of an issue.
I've contemplated about applying for the warehouse as one of the delivery drivers for the Amazon place around me because I'd be making like I think it's 18 or 19 bucks an hour just like Andrew, and
Mhm.
I just didn't want to work. What was it? It was what did they say? 10 hours a week for 5 days a week, and possibly more. They said possibly more at the end of the description. I was just like, that seems about right. I don't want to do that.
Yeah, I would have been like, no thanks.
Yeah, normal factories are less stressful than Amazon. Tries to have to handle the shitty policy of 2 day shipping Amazon has. Yeah.
Oh my god, yeah. Whoa. Yeah,
Oh,
that's a big one.
oh man. Speaking of things that should have died a long time ago, Internet Explorer is officially deader than dead.
Hasn't it didn't they shut that down like a while back?
They they weren't sending it security updates, but now it's even better because they sent an update to everybody's computers to actually disable it permanently, just like delete it immediately.
Yeah, that's because they have the other Internet Explorer. I can't remember
Yeah,
what it's called.
Microsoft Edge.
Yeah, which I think Microsoft Edge is pretty good from last I heard.
Yes.
I can't remember exactly, but I know that people were praising it for actually being pretty good.
It's pretty decent. I can't wait to see what they're going to do with Bing because every single week that Chat GPT dominates Bing becomes another wonderful world. Dude,
Dude, I am never going to Bing. I don't
dude,
care enough about what search engine I use to go to
dude.
Bing.
It's been so funny seeing some of the actual like responses that the actual search engine has been giving people. It calculated how many of like a certain luggage bag could fit into an actual car. It will take the information, dissect it into multiple parts, and then search for all the answers to build you a better answer.
That's amazing.
And it does it all nearly instantaneously.
Still not using it.
I know. Let's see. It lets you play Netflix, Hulu slash whatever in 4K. Oh, though that's fair.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, it's so weird
Let's.
that other browsers don't let you do that.
Yeah,
Except for Edge. Like, what the hell? I love the Opera GX though.
Opera GX is so smooth of an experience.
Hmm.
It's
It's
because they
just so
won't.
weird because my computer chugs ass whenever I'm on Twitter and a video comes up, but I think it's just because I haven't updated my drivers or anything,
That
which I need to
probably
do.
is the case.
I'm hoping that's the case because it like genuinely makes my computer lag out and I don't know why.
Because they won't pay to have the like HDCP or HVAC. I think it's HVAC or whatever it's called. Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh. So there's two more things we need to talk about. One is How to Train Your Dragon live action movie.
Do not care. Next.
And for some reason, the coolest trailer I've seen in a while. Uh, there is a Tetris movie coming out.
Do not care.
Dude, I know you don't care, but it's so
You were like
cool.
when you said there are two topics we have to talk about, and you started it off with How to Train Your Dragon, fucking the live action. I was like, excuse me.
So the Tetris movie, me and Andrew think are going to be really good because it's based on the true story of how Tetris was added for the original Game Boy,
Okay,
and
so it's like a documentary, not like a fucking video game movie, like how
Yeah, no, it's not. It's not
Um,
Sonic. It's not. It's not.
yeah.
It's not a live action Sonic movie. It's not Pac-Man.
Okay, documentaries are cool,
Yeah, it's
and that's all
a.
I'm gonna say on the subject.
It's about the entire story about how like the Russian government was like keeping track of the creator of Tetris and the talks that were going in between the exec who was working with Nintendo and trying to get the game Tetris put onto the console for the original thing. And it's just a wild movie, and it comes out at the end of March, so I'm excited to watch it.
Hmm,
Fine.
interesting.
Is there a movie that you want to see coming out that's happening soon?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Fucking I don't know, I don't watch movies much.
Yeah,
I think
you're
the
not.
only one that I care about is probably gonna be the Mario one, because I think it's gonna be funny.
It's definitely gonna be hilarious. I'm expecting good things from this Mario movie. Did you see the new trailer?
Yeah, where they
Did the Super
did the
Mario Bros. Movie or Super Mario
yeah,
Bros. TV show intro?
they made the intro for it. I thought
Oh
that was pretty
God.
cool. They even
Uh
replicated the little green screen effect that they had in it. Did you see that?
yeah, it was
Did
so.
you
I looked at it. I was just like, oh my God, they did it. Those madmen,
Yeah.
they did it.
Like if you look around the characters, they have the little green screen effect, and people were like, "Ew, why do they have a green screen effect behind them? What the fuck?" And people were like, "Do you actually think that they had to use a green screen for CGI models?" No, they did
God.
that on purpose because that's how it looks like in the original one.
April 7th is gonna be such a good day
I
for the
agree.
Mario movie. When is Deadpool 3 gonna be released?
I have no idea.
2024, next month.
Oh, cool. I've never seen a single Deadpool movie.
You've never seen a single Deadpool movie?
Nope. That's because I don't
Uh,
really care too much about Marvel
Fair. I've only seen the
or
first one.
DC.
I see. I think that's my problem is that my family took me to a vast majority of the regular Marvel movies, so I just inevitably watched all of them. But like the ones I actually cared about were the more stylized ones, like Guardians of the Galaxy or Thor Ragnarok.
Spider-Man into the
Yeah,
multiverse.
yeah. Spider-Man Into the Multiverse. Deadpool was one of them because just like everything that they were doing about it shook up the usual thing that they were doing.
Hmm.
I don't know. I'm looking forward to it because Hugh Jackman's coming back as Wolverine for it, so I want to see what sort of wacky shenanigans they're going to get into.
Yeah.
But I think that's it.
Is that it?
I think that's it.
Is that it?
That's I see you rating people.
Yeah, get bent.
All right, bye, I
I
guess.
I hate just like leaving the viewers with nothing to do, so I'm sending them to people.
Fair enough. All right,
Anyway.
everybody.